And I fuck up, you know what I mean? And I fuck up spectacular, like out in the open. And luckily, bro, luckily the individual I was there with, I was in the pod with for a couple years. And he already knew about me. He knew what happened to something, all that shit. So he was like, look, like you obviously you're not gonna understand until this shit happens to you. And then he was like, look, I'm gonna lay it out for you, I'm gonna map it out for you. You only snap back into reality when something happens to you. And if that's what we gotta do for you to come back, that's what we're gonna do. And I was like, he just said that, right? I didn't think it was gonna happen. And sure enough, bro, I come in from yard. I'm taking a shower. I gotta go to work. I'm working in the kitchen at the time. And my homie comes over to me and he goes, hey, see that? I was like, yeah. He goes, go in there. I'm like, huh? He's like, don't play stupid, Holmes. Go in there. I'm like, fuck it, all right. So I take off my shit and I go in there. Well, anyways, yeah. Like 4 people, right? Shut, bro. Shut. Like I was fucked up. Fucked up bad.
So this is the second round of a reality check.
This is the second round, bro. It's the second round. And this time is more serious. Like I'm fucked. Like I never got the limit shit back. I mean, I got the shit back. And you know what the thing was? I'm not trying to sound cool, not trying to sound hard, not trying to sound nothing like that. I didn't fight back because somewhere deep down in me, I wanted this to happen. So when I looked at myself in the mirror, I knew this is what's gonna happen. And the next thing is death. You know what I mean? Because after this there's no, oh, you're so cool, or we like you. Nah, fuck all that. So anyways, we go through the motions and I go to medical and they're like, what happened? Nothing happened, man. Nothing happened. Nothing.
Fell in the shower.
Yeah, I fell in the shower. They're like, fuck. And my shit shut, bro. Like I'm purple. Like I look deformed like the elephant man. And I'm like, nothing happened, bro. Like just take me to we're like, is your safety? And I was like, nah, man. You can send me back to the yard if you want. And they're like, all right, we're gonna go talk to some people. So they go talk to the individual. He's like, yeah, you can come back. And I knew I could come back. I knew I could. And I refused. I'm like, nah, I can go. Like, we got to take you to the hole for investigation. Look at you, bro. Look at you. And in reality, it was. And I'm like, all right. So when they take you out, they take your celly out. So my celly was from the Temecula area. And I told him, look, fool, the homies know I'm going to the back, but I'm all good. They're taking whatever you've seen and heard right here, you transcribe it to them so they know what's going on. He's like, yeah, don't even trip. And I was like, they're forcing me to go to the hole, dog. I don't want to go to the hole, but they got to take me. So he's like, all right. So boom, they take me to the hole. And it's in Chuckawalla. The Ironwood hole is in Chuckawalla. So you drive from Ironwood to Chuckawalla. I forgot what yard, but it's right there in the building.
So Ironwood hole? Go to Chuckawalla?
Yeah. So when you're when you get sent to the hole in Ironwood, you go to Chuckawalla, the hole in Chuckawalla.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's where they house you at. And that prison is all bad, bro. But the hole, I mean, now, all good.
Now it is.
Yeah, now it is.
Back in the day,
it was good for you guys.
Back in the day, yeah. I mean, I've been through Chuckawalla on a pro violation. Chucky's house, you know what I mean? And yeah, go ahead, bro.
I get there. And again, bro, I know I'm good, but I mean, look at me. Everybody's like, what the fuck, fool? Like, what happened? I'm that bad, bro. Like, if you see the picture, even you, this is not me exaggerating or trying to put it up to like a 12 or put hot sauce on the tacos. I was fucked up, bro. Like literally my nose, all this, like these cuts, this, I don't know if the audience can see this, all this. Yeah, that's a reality check, bro. That's biting through your fucking lip. I had a hole in my lip from biting through it. Because like, again, I said I didn't fight back. You know what I mean? And those who don't want to believe me, oh yeah, you're always gonna fight back. Nah, bro. Like I really needed to feel this, and then fuck, I felt it, homie. Like I felt it, like sitting there after it was done, just fucking leaking, bro. Like fuck. Your adrenaline's still pumping. The pain hasn't come on set yet. And you're just like, fuck. And I'm like, damn, I don't even want to look at myself in the mirror. I get up, fucked up, bro. But I'm right there. You still got pride. You're still a man. So you wash yourself off. You walk out there with your head up high. You know what I mean? You go back in your cell. And a couple days later, I'm swollen shut. And they take me, I go to the hole. So an individual ends up checking in from C-Yard. So when he checks in, he gets on information on me saying I'm going to get stabbed if I go back to the yard. So I'm like, they call me a committee. I'm like, bro, like you guys, and I'm very vocal. Like I fight for mine. I just don't let the committee sit there and dictate and say, no, if I can save my peace, I'm going to say it, because you guys act like you're not in prison. Like you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. You know what I mean? You know a high level threat from just a touch up. You know what I mean? Just a fucking, hey, get your shit together type of shit. So they read me this fucking 1030 that this dude from 18 dropped on me. And he's like, yeah, a shooter from Paris was gonna get stabbed if he gets back on the yard. And I'm like, there's no truth to that. There's no relevance to that. I can go wherever you want. They're like, okay, well, due to that, we're gonna endorse you to Pleasant Valley. And I was like, all right, cool. Pleasant Valley was a 3-yard. B and C yard are the good yards on there. So I'm like, all right. So I go back. I let the camaradas know. I'm on the bottoms here. I let the camaradas know that, hey, I got endorsed to Pleasant Valley, and these are the reasons why. And you can see, I'm not gonna say the name of who it was, but they gave fucking Toastmasters gave me the name of who the fuck dropped the 1030 on me. And it's common sense. You automatically know who's back there, and then all of a sudden 1030 drops on you when this dude didn't like you, or he, one or the other. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that happened. Again, I get on the bus. I'm doing good. I'm getting my mind together. But you gotta understand, like addiction is hard, bro. Like I'm a very strong-minded individual, very strong-minded. But it's like that type of drug enhances. I feel it enhances me and opens up, and that doesn't make sense because everybody's like, dude, you're fucking drug addicts. You know what I mean? A drug addict would say that, but no. At times, like I've really used it and figured shit out that I probably would never figured out if I didn't have that opening the spaces in my mind to do so. I feel.
What do you mean, like putting together a TV?
No, not putting. No, I never tweaked out like that. But situations that I'd find myself in, I'd figure out how to get stuff out. I'd, do brainstorm,
navigate.
Blueprint. Blueprint, and try to take the steps to try to get myself out of this fucking cold sore of a wreck that I'm in.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, boom, I get put up for Pleasant Valley. Now, granted, this is 2018. I'm 6 months away from going home, bro.
Yeah.
My date is right around the corner. Now, again, in my first one, I never thought that I would see my date. And to see my date now, going through the bullshit that I've been putting myself through the last 2 years, was miraculous to me. Like I was like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm really gonna get out. So I get to Pleasant Valley. I get to 5 block B yard. They house me in B yard. It's a shoot kick out. Of course, there's, again, names I've known and talked to over the wall or in the drain. And I meet them, a couple of homies from Cypress Park, Corona, Sanfed, 18, shit like that. I meet them and I'm like, oh yeah. And with my memory, I recall the date, the time, what block you're in, what pod, what cell, everything that I need to know. I know who the fuck you are, bro. You know what I mean? Like that, I've always learned to memorize that. Like names, barrios, cliques, charges, CDC numbers, everything that you're supposed to in this game memorize. I've learned to do that. And I still do it to this day. And so they come up to me and my style, my estilo as a camarada, when I snap back into it, I get right back to the program. You know what I mean? I work out every day. I show face, you know what I mean? I make good decisions. I have palabra, my word matters, my choices matter. You know what I mean? In amongst men.